And Patrick has a little present and surprise for you.
I hope it's either food or something good.
Well, oh, it's good. Cloris,
Takes me 3 times to get
No,
up.
stay there. You're good. Don't get up. You're the star. You're good.
We frame you better this way.
We do. But we didn't know, Cloris, how to surprise you in the most fitting way. So we decided we wanted to bring your dear friends to help us present a Lifetime Achievement Award. So we have the Mary Tyler Moore reunion. The world doesn't have, but we have it right here in Sedona. Mr. Ed Asner and Valerie Harper, Cloris Leachman's very, very dear friends.
All the way from Minneapolis.
All the way from Minneapolis. Jeremy, can you turn the house lights up? They're making their way to the stage right now.
Let's bring the house lights up, Valerie.
Bring the house lights up. We're going to bring them around over here.
There they come.
Rhoda Morgenstern, Valerie Harper. And Lou Grant, Mr. Ed Asner. Back for his
She's
4th
meeting
time at the
her,
Sedona Film
the
Festival.
lunch stories of Valerie eating.
Oh, sorry.
Only in Sedona. History in the making right here.
Cloris, I want to tell you, both of these people, they don't make Hollywood people like these 3 people anymore.
Because we adore her.
They adore her. It was an immediate yes when we made that phone call. Both of them said for Cloris, we would do anything. Both of those people did. So thank you for coming with us. So
I wore my
Cloris,
Speedo.
You were wonderful tonight.
Yes, yes, look at everybody.
Laughing
Laughing
and
and
loving
There are
you.
a lot of pauses. I'm telling you one thing at the end to make up for all that, so you'll be all right.
Oh, no. He's a buyer. Yeah.
No, he wants to do it too.
Oh, yes, that's what
I don't
buyer
wanna
means.
Get him.
Promised me a long time ago, and she never delivered.
You didn't deliver. You were going to lose 30 pounds, and you lost 29 pounds. You shot up.
It was a buyer's market then.
What would you do with me?
What would I do with you?
Yeah.
I believe the definitive word tonight by you was fuck.
And he has his good jacket on.
I would like to know, obviously you all have decades worth of...
Keep your hands to yourself, please, because you had your hands on her, remember?
I know.
Well, you're going to cover
It's
him.
Ed I want. It's Ed I want. What's the magic? You guys have been friends for many, many, many years, decades. And what is the magic that keeps that friendship alive?
Oh, God, because she's wonderful. She's wonderful, and I've known her so long, and with such depth, and with such help. She helped me so much in learning to act on stage, on the stage of a television show, which I had never done. So it was great. And this one, took me by the hand. No, Valerie, let's do it this way. Yes. Oh, yeah. You don't remember all the stuff you did.
I don't remember.
She doesn't. But she is the best, and I love you for doing what you did for me for all those years. And God bless you. Give me a kiss. Hold on. A kiss. A real one. A real one. What's a girl to do? Love you.
Just a minute.
watching. I'm watching. Oh, no, it's not too late. You're too cute and you're blue.
Take us back. Take us
You're all
back.
right now, aren't you?
What?
You're all right now, aren't you?
Oh,
All right.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm better.
She is better.
Yeah. Because I was at her 90th birthday. I was there with a whole bunch of wonderful people who all asked that. I was supposed to live for maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months because of what I had. And the doctors started with these interesting new types of
help.
and medication.
Yeah, medication.
And they started to work, and they worked well, and they continue to work. And I always figure we all are at the same point. We're all gonna die.
I'm gonna die
We're
first.
all
Let me
of
tell you.
us. Yes, all of us are gonna die
First.
at some point. But the point is, get ready for it. Be ready for it.
I'm not ready for it.
Well, you better get ready, because it's coming. Anyway, I
You
am.
go out in a wonderful blaze of copulation.
Yes. But it is now 4 years rather than. Thank you, darling Dick. Oh my God, my darling Edward. Yes, you're the best. Shouldn't we watch some stuff?
Let's
We
find
want-
a good
we wanna
question.
talk about-
They,
Yes.
they came to see.
We're gonna take questions. So raise your hand. Mark's over that side.
Is
So he's got
Patrick
a good
here to
question.
lead us?
I'm gonna ask you another question. Since Mary has obviously just very recently, very sadly passed, and we've all been seeing the famous clips from the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Do you have, each of you, a favorite memory, a favorite scene, something from there? Maybe it's all the same for each of you. Is there a story? Is there something fun you'd like to share from the show?
I don't have anything.
Yes, she
I
does.
could be pregnant, but that's
Got
the
it
only
all.
thing.
You do. And I love that. I love the way you look. You look wonderful.
Someone just shouted the funeral scene. Valerie, somebody just shouted the funeral scene.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
The funeral scene. Someone just shouted.
Chuckles the clown.
Chuckles the
I'm
clown.
assuming they all said.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you said.
Chuckles the clown.
Oh,
Chuckles.
yeah, Dick Shaw, bless his heart. He was my husband for many, many years. We were married a long time. And he played Chuckles the clown that died, was, crushed by a elephant. He was crushed and eaten in the streets. Yeah, it was a fabulous idea.
Died.
And who was the wonderful writer?
Born in a
Who was
trunk,
that
died in a
great,
trunk.
great, wonderful writer? Damn it! Right? See, this is the thing of actors forgetting stars,
David Lloyd.
writers' names.
David Lloyd.
What?
David Lloyd.
Yes, David Lloyd. David Lloyd. Wonderful. And he too is gone. He's gone on his way.
Dick gone.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, Dick's gone. Yeah. Oh, I guess it was about 4 months ago. Wasn't it? 6 months?
Did he sleep with Cloris too?
He wanted to.
That tended to kill off a lot of guys in Hollywood.
I'll tell you the story of it. We were doing a play. Well, I wouldn't have, but the producers came to me and said, listen, you've got to sleep with Dick because he can't work, he can't do anything.
That was
So I did, I slept with him and
good. Great.
Well, I would have told you, but I think it's better publicly to.
What a wonderful pal. What a wonderful gal. What a fabulous person. I adore you. And this one is the best. Yes, to sit here with you two, I'm thrilled. And to be alive.
I didn't do it with him yet. I said I didn't do it with you yet. You know what would... Darning.
Don't you think that this great group, I mean, they're so, forward and interested in De Niro, in people, in actors, in you, in your career, want to see some other stuff, like on film, don't you think? Or no? Or should we continue talking?
We're going to do some questions, but we didn't want to interrupt.
We
God's sake, you don't want to interrupt.
Yeah, we were enjoying the reunion. Does anyone have any questions for the three of them? There we go, right over there.
Okay.
Mark, you got the first one.
What was it like working with Mel Brooks?
Just fine, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Mel was always funny, always hilariously funny. In fact, a few months ago, we were at some public thing in a theater. We were going to show the film and have questions and answers.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, Mel, a few months ago, I was going to sleep with you. And he got real serious. And I said, but I saw a house that was... And he said, well, how was the house? Tell me about it. He was going to weigh it. Depending if the house sounded good, he might do it. That's what he's like. Oh, he's funny.
Fabulous.
Well, that was funny. You didn't sing it.
Thank you.
This lovely group.
Thank you, all three of you, so much. Thanks for coming out. I had dinner with you, Ed, a little while ago.
Who paid?
You probably made my cousin Alan Williams pay. I hope you still talk to him and remember him. I came out for the actors' strike when I was 13 years old. And do you still eat a lot of pecan pie? What? It was a pecan pie that hooked me on your acting.
You're blocking me, dummy.
You said it was the best pecan pie ever, but my question for you, since you've all been so comedic and so great as actors, you've worked with Dick Van Dykes, the Mel Brooks, the greats. You fed off...
Get your question together, please. I'm waiting.
What are your favorites?
No.
I mean, if you're working day in and day out with the comedy, and you got paid for it, how much of a kick was it to be working around these people all the time? Because you're great yourselves. So,
Well, I'll tell you a story. When I was cast, because I had stayed away from comedy, and I was cast in this role, and I was scared shitless. So I didn't know what to do. So the first thing we had to do for the show was I go to Chicago to do promos for all the cities in the western half of the United States. I was going to memorize everything and learn each town and be able to do it from memory. And my brain wore out on the third city. So Mary took over, and she was brilliant, and she sailed through all of the commercials. And then I had to go to Atlanta to meet her, this one, to do the other half of the country. And we get there, and they got all of these stuff prepared for us and everything. And I'm scared to hell. And I don't know what to do about this stuff. And she says, oh, just forget, we'll just improvise. And we were lucky to get the name of the station in there, but she was brilliant in just going blah, 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 blah.
I'm good at that.
I
Blah, 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 blah.
just like she did here, blah, blah, blah. And she did that, and we did it all, we did it in jig time, and I felt very relaxed, and she sent me into making that show as relaxed as I could be because of my experience with her.
We have another question in the back of the room here.
Valerie, Cloris, and Ed, I think we can all agree that you are the sexiest people in this room this evening.
I hear someone speaking. I don't know who-
Oh, you've seen my work.
Absolutely. It was that Speedo that really clinched it for me. Right here.
Lovely faces.
Take off your clothes.
I would, but I'm so white I'd probably blind everyone here. My question is, in the 70s and early 80s, you were all involved in television that really helped define women's roles. What do any of you think about your career in that regard in helping to define what women were doing in television back at that time?
What do you want to know?
I want to know everything.
Very fine, thank you.
Meager. In the beginning, meager, but it got better because of Mary, because of Jim Brooks, because of Alan Burns, a whole group of people that were working on a very good show called The Mary Tyler Moore Show. And I had never done anything like that. And oh boy, was that an incredible, talk about a fire on the butt, getting you up and going and doing. So really, Patrick, thank you for today, for me to talk about it. It was great. It was great. And she, we went across the street to a health store and had great salads. We ate wonderful salads. Do you remember that? I do. You were great. You'd say, no, Valerie, don't, no, have regular.
Well, she'd think the food, when you'd order it, it'd go right on her.
Oh, it did. Oh, it did. Because I was eating like that. But, yeah.
We have a question right here. Thank you very much. Okay, you've worked with so many funny people over the years. Some people aren't funny. Who's not funny?
Why get into that? I mean, they're trying.
Some
They're out
people-
there doing all their stuff. No, that's...
Take it back.
She can answer, and so can he.
What?
Who that you worked with was not funny, that was trying to be funny and not making it?
Well, Mark, who came over to take over for Dick Shaw as Chuckles, he wasn't funny.
And Dick was incredibly funny. He was incredibly funny, Dick Shaw. Yeah.
Gavin had trouble getting to the point of being funny.
Who did?
Gavin.
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 Yeah, Gavin McLeod. I thought he was hilarious, but he was doing a person who
Yeah.
wasn't that
He
funny.
never,
He was playing sort of
initially,
goofy.
did not log on to that person. It took a while.
Like,
Huh?
Yes, that's right. He used to do that a lot.
no, I didn't like him at first.
Oh, I thought you were doing an impression of Gavin.
No, I was doing an impression of me. Well, I didn't think he was a very good actor.
Oh, right. No, he's a good actor, but he wasn't right for Murray. Over the years, he made it right and became sympathetic and likable. But in the beginning, he was not right.
That's correct. Yeah.
That's your ass.
Question right over here.
Well, first, I just want to acknowledge how I love all of you and how much you've contributed to my life with humor.
Where are you?
Over here.
I see. Yeah.
So, Cloris, one of my favorite roles.
Take off your clothes.
So, my favorite role for you was in High Anxiety, You know, where you play the psychotic nurse, really. I wonder what it was like to whip Harvey Korman. Did you like that role with the big pointy boobs and whipping Harvey Korman? Was that fun?
Oh,
Hi,
that's her.
Randy, was that fun? Is that what
You
you said?
whipping Harvey Korman when you were in the psychotic ward and you were chaining him and S&Ming him?
Sweet.
I'm not going to use the F word because that's not what you did.
The question was, what was it like to whip Harvey Korman?
That was a funny man.
Oh my God.
He made anybody with him funny.
Oh God, he was great.
God, I love it. He
Yes.
made Tim Conway funny.
Absolutely wonderful. Yeah. Oh, who's,
No, Harvey Korman was.
who did you say? Who did you? Who? Oh my God.
Oh, my
Jim
ass.
Conway.
Harvey Korman was funny.
Unbelievably funny.
Harvey Korman.
Unbelievably.
What he did in Blazing Saddles. What he did with you in Frankenstein. My God. You didn't even know he was there.
I found a question right over here.
Hair is wonderful. You change it a lot and often enough. Yeah, it does. It's wonderful. You
Oh,
know,
what?
her hair.
Oh, you got hair? Is that hair?
Question right over here.
Hi, I wanted to say how much I've appreciated watching all your shows, especially Mr.
Oh, there she
Asner
is.
on Hallmark series and on the Mary Tyler Moore show and Rhoda. But Cloris, I wanted to ask you, I really liked you on Dancing with the Stars. Could you give me a little insight on what it was like for you?
I'm still getting well.
Here's your mic.
Down on the floor. I was mostly on my elbows. Mostly on my elbows during that thing. Does that answer your question?
Nice.
I thought that
Oh, good.
I thought that double who danced for her was fantastic. The closest I've ever seen a double get to a real person.
My question is for Valerie.
Yes.
I've been a huge fan my entire life. You've just meant a lot to me. And my question goes back to Rhoda and the episode with the wedding. It was one of the most watched episodes at the time.
Yes.
What was that like to run through the streets of New York in the wedding dress? And do you know what happened to the wedding dress after that? Did you get to keep it, or do you know what happened to that poor thing?
I'm not really sure what happened to the dress, but boy, did it have a lot of action, a lot of time. And that was a wonderful show. And this one, forgetting to pick Rhoda up, to bring her to the event was unbelievable, unbelievably
The
terrible.
one time I was on Rhoda,
That was one time what?
I was on your show, Rhoda.
Oh, yes.
Once.
Oh, you were fabulous. In your yellow and your wonderful hat. And Nancy was ready to kill you. Nancy Walker, playing my mother, absolutely had to steal herself from killing Phyllis.
I would be dead otherwise.
Yeah, it was great. It was a wonderful thing to play. And God, you know, one show after another was great, was good, was built toward going somewhere. And there was always something going on that wasn't just a comic deal. A lot of it was about what's going on here, really. We're gonna get laughs. Laughs are number one, but also there is something going on with these people that love each other, know each other, and yet, you know, oh, it was great. It was great. I wish it for all of you to have those kinds of evenings and days and whatever. Especially you, the blonde there.
As people and as characters, you're all very strong and very well defined. Was everything always scripted, or was it evolved by improvisation, or was there improvisation on set? I know that time is a great commodity, so it probably wasn't, but perhaps it was, because you are also strong, you're also adept at your craft. I just am wondering how much improvisation went on in those shows.
A lot went on. It was all scripted, but
Yes, it was scripted.
We did were all our.
And if it didn't work,
Absolutely.
as Jay would say, show it to them, and I'll point out the problems. He'd show them the scene, and if it wasn't working, then they'd rewrite. So they kept rewriting until it worked.
That's true.
I'm sorry to put a death knell on this.
You did that already. It was done already.
Hi, got a question for you. You've worked with so many great people over the years. Who else do you want to work with as your career progresses?
Work with what?
Who else would you like to work with that you have not worked with?
What's the question for?
All of you, each one of you.
Who would be great to work with?
Nancy Watts has always been a strong appeal to me, especially now that she's left Lee Schreiber. I'd like another crack at it. I didn't say anything.
We want to hear it. We want to hear it.
Robert Downey Jr. I love, and I'd like to work with him.
I'm right here in the back, in the center, right here. If you can see me raising my hand. Of all the actors on Mary Tyler Moore's show, Ted Knight, the three of you,
Hit him on the head.
Betty White.
Where is our person speaking? Oh, there you are. Great. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, good.
Were there any antics that went on, and who of all of you or others that were on the cast, who was the kidder? Who poked fun? Who did made fun of things? And who was the most humorous one on set?
Ted.
Ted.
He's the funniest man I ever knew.
Really? Really? Okay. Yeah, he was
Ted.
One day, Ted didn't see. Sit down. Ted was doing a scene and Gavin.
You're so sweet. You're so sweet.
Gavin and I were in the. I got this.
Thank you.
Gavin and I were in the audience, and Ted said, listen, guys, I'm going to try the scene a different way this time. Tell me what you think is best. He did the scene. It was just as funny. It was different. And we said, oh, we can't. It was both funny. And then he came around to rehearse the scene again, and he says, I'm going to try it a different way this time. Tell me what you think. And it was funny, not as good as the first two, but still funny. And Gavin and I looked at each other and said, here we sweat and strain and get hernias. trying to get the scene right the first time. Here's this son of a bitch gone through it 2 and 3 times, and he's funny no matter how he did it. So he truly was irritating. And he hadn't done that much comedy. He was always playing a dirty German.
Yes. Many a Nazi. Really, honestly. And he was great and he did a good job, but he was doing more dramatic things than comedy.
Well,
And
for
yet,
instance, in Psycho, he's the guard at the
Oh,
end
yes.
with Tony, what's his name?
Massey.
Massey?
That's his name, is Massey. His name is... Who's
Tony
speaking?
Tony Perkins.
Somebody speaking. You know who I mean by Massey? What's his first name? You don't know. Raymond! There it is. Raymond Massey. And he was playing... wonderful, unlike now, but we had a great president called Lincoln, and he was out there. Yes, thank you for laughing. He really was brilliant, and he's coming on the train to a town, and Ed was one of the people playing, just a person. Who did I say? Did I say the wrong person? Oh, not Ed, Ted. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Ted is playing this person, and he says, I really, this has been quite wonderful. And Ted raises his arm and said, no, you're the wonderful one, Mr. Massey. And the entire set sort of looked at each other because the actor called the person by the actor's name instead of Lincoln. Thank you, Mr. Lincoln. No, President Lincoln. No, it wasn't too good, but it was funny. It was funny as hell. She looks really upset about this. Don't be upset. It was funny. You're not upset? Oh, good. You're horrified at Ted. Okay.
Okay, in 13 years, I've never had a Q&A so out of control, but so fun, right? So fun. So,
what do you say?
Before we present Cloris her award, I just want to tell you...
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
I know you are. You always are, Edward. I want to let you know how wonderful these people were, in addition to Cloris. Mr. Asner, our dear friend Ed, this is his 4th time back to the Sedona Film Festival.
He knows how to get here.
He was my very first celebrity guest, my first festival, 13 years ago, and he looks like my grandpa, so I want him to come back all the time.
Hands off.
But the beautiful part of him, the beautiful man that he is, he literally came off a movie set this morning in Toronto to be here for Cloris. So, thank you, Ed. Have you all heard my Ed Asner story the first time he was here? We had women lined up to get an autograph from him at the party at Poco Diablo. He had Sharpies. This particular woman came up and said, I've got nothing for you to sign. And in Ed Asner fashion, he goes, I can sign the girls. The girls, remember? And she goes, and he signed her breasts with a Sharpie. Suddenly, there was a line of 12 women going. It was my favorite party of all 13 years. And this one, so now I guess you could do that too. Go ahead. No, this lovely woman, and I got to meet her last night when she came in. We had fun, didn't we?
Great time.
And she loves my hair, so that's kind of cool. This lovely lady is in another short film in the festival. My Mom and the Girl, and her director Susie is right over there. Susie, thank you. Stand up and wave. Take a nice little bow.
There she is. Oh,
She's the director of the film.
director, writer, co-star. She's brilliant. She does everything. And her name is Susie Singer Carter. And she's great. And she has a wonderful partner named, I always say his name wrong.
Donald Priest, right over there. Donald Priest. Thank you, Don.
Not Dan.
Thank you,
It's
thank
Don.
you. Donald. Yep.
Where's Don?
And I'd also like to
There
give
he is. Stand
I'd also
up.
like to give a shout out to Valerie's husband,
Stand
Tony, the very
Stand up.
handsome Tony. Stand up, take a bow. Thank you for
Stand
making this
up.
happen.
Yay,
Tony,
and my
Don.
husband.
And for those of you who are going to come to the comedian on Sunday night, because we only have Valerie here until Monday, we are doing we're adding a bonus film to that. So we're going to show My Mom and the Girl right before the comedian, so we can do a Q&A with Valerie Harper while she's still here. So we'll have a great time. Now, let's present the Lifetime Achievement Award, shall we? Let's do this. Here
Dinah,
we
come
go.
on back out.
Dinah, come
Dinah
back out.
England, everybody, the best coach.
Get your cameras out,
coach
pull the
you ever
cameras
had.
out, ladies and gentlemen. Dinah, come on out here. We would like to present our Sedona International Film Festival 2017 Lifetime Achievement Award to the amazing Cloris Leachman in honor of your passion and dedication to acting and your commitment to the art of filmmaking, in recognition of bringing outstanding career of bringing memorable characters to life on screen and in our hearts, and in appreciation of your ability to make us laugh and using comedy to unite cultures and generations. Cloris Leachman, Lifetime Achievement Award winner. Feel free to take pictures, it's okay, go right ahead. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here for the Mary Tyler Moore reunion that happened right here in Sedona. Valerie Harper, Cloris Leachman, and Ed Asner. Thank you very, very much. And Dinah England. Thank you, Dinah. Daughter Dinah. Have a great night. We'll see you all at the festival.